안녕하세요.
Hello everyone.
예, 오늘 1500번을 넘어서
Today as we go beyond 1500th vigil, we have come to 1512th vigil, and I would like to offer my gratitude as well as
오늘 본원의 첨가정
welcome
사위기대 또
at the
춘의
training center
모시고
as we attend Inheritors Heaven's Playground and True Family 4 Points Foundation, and with the leaders, I am very grateful to be able to offer devotion. Throughout the world, 20,080 places are connected with us. 46,555 have gathered to offer prayer and devotion. And from Heavenly Korea, Cheonshim Special District 182 have come to the Trade Center. Summer University, 50. Iksan Church, 49. Cheonsung Church, 47. Changwon Church, 40. In this order, churches in Korea are attending at the church. For Heavenly Japan, Nagano Church, the people gathered at church 329. Online 185 have attended. Total of 514 have gathered to offer prayer and devotion tonight. Truly, they are offering prayer and devotion as if they're at war. Why don't we give a big round of applause to them? And also today at Fukuoka Church, Fukuoka Church shouted the rally first, and they have gathered 164. Sendai Church 144. Fukui Church 143. Suwa Church 137. Masayama Church 124. Heavenly Japan Cheonshim Won 100. In this order, Heavenly Japan churches have gathered to offer prayer and devotion. And throughout the world, at Germany Comeback Training Center, 45 Yongsung trainees, as well as Heavenly South America, Philippines, Rwanda, Thailand, Kalashi. And there are various different churches who watch recorded version of the vigil. Heavenly Japan have reached 900th vigil, and I would like to offer my gratitude, congratulations to you. So until from Director Chushita until now, with Director Lee Bum-seok, they have accumulated devotion. Right now, Ujungbu Church is there 777. Akabaram is 400. They have continued their devotion up to now. In front of the detention center, our members are offering prayer and devotion. Song Eun-young, Grand Church Pastor, have sent us the following message. 163rd day of special devotion. As we look at the full moon, I truly hope the heaven will protect Heavenly Japan for sure, and I hope Heavenly Japan will be born as the children of Heavenly Japan. At the detention center, Guri Cheonsu Gwapyeong, Ilsan, Namyangju, Kumchon Ansan, and Elder Pastor Association team, total of 60, have come to offer prayer and devotion. Respected Heavenly Parent, beloved True Father, Holy Mother Han, please protect Holy Mother Han, True Mother. Tonight, the full moon is radiating its light and is teaching us to be patient, to have hope. Despite the walls of the detention center, True Mother's love cannot be covered, and her love toward the world, her sacrifice will be illuminated as a light for everyone. In this 1512th Cheonshim Won vigil, looking at the full moon, I truly hope for the full release and health of True Mother, and also I offer prayer for the victory of Heavenly Japan. Victory of Heavenly Japan, Aju. And today, at the training center, long-term workshop trainees, we have 492. They're attending. And on this full day of the full moon, we're supposed to attend True Mother in front of the World Center. We would be looking at the moon, having enjoyable time with True Mother, but I am very sorrowful that we cannot hold that time. However, I believe it holds great meaning to us. It snowed, it rained. When snow and rain comes, 흥진님의 효진님 comes. We always thought of it that way. And centering on the earth, it is the moment when sun, earth, and moon aligns. It is an eclipse. That is why moon was illuminating a red light, and it is the moment. It was a night when we offer our wishes, because we are told that if we offer our wishes to the full moon, our wishes and desires will be fulfilled. So I'm certain that if you offer prayer, good things will happen to you. And Heavenly Japan will tomorrow on March 4th, it is today actually. To be honest, today is the 900th vigil, and I believe this holds great meaning. Through the prayer of moving the heaven, mobilizing the heaven, for Heavenly Japan to have a strong, great work of heaven, let us offer prayer. We must offer prayer as if we're at war, and Heavenly Japan leaders and members have been offering prayer as if they're at war, and I would like to offer my gratitude to you. And to return joy back to True Mother, our Heavenly Japan members have made great accomplishments during great work, and I received following testimony. Since long time, I have a desire to come to the training center, but it was like a dream that I cannot reach. I was given the opportunity this time to attend and register, but but I couldn't tell this to my husband, who denied the church. But I told my husband about it, and he agreed that I go to Korea, but he repeatedly told me to quit my faith in Family Federation. Because my faith has been wavering, and if I don't feel anything in church, I thought to myself, it would be better if I just leave the church. And the vigil that I attended at the training center, members have filled, and the main hall that I was sitting down, I felt like the ground was shaking, and I was able to feel the tremendous power. And the next morning, as we arrived at Cheonshim on the course to Bonyanghwam, I heard birds chirping, and I saw beautiful sky and beautiful scenery of the trees, and I could feel that my heart is being purified and washed. And at the same time, the place I really wanted to visit was this place. I heard that voice from the bottom of my heart. And from that moment, as if I've been waiting for this moment, I wasn't crying before, but I could not stop crying and kept crying during this pilgrimage. And not only during this pilgrimage, I was able to attend Ancestor Liberation Blessing Ceremony, and I was able to spend grace-filled moment. And to Heavenly Parent and to parents who have guided me to the great work, I am truly grateful, and I would like to offer my gratitude to them. Truly, she had a crisis of her own faith life, but through the great work, she was able to overcome the crisis, and this is a testimony of our sister. From Hyogo Hanshin Church, a testimony was sent to me. The Starlings Archbishop who went to True Mother said that I am firm that True Mother will be victorious. He said that he's firm that True Mother will be victorious, and Heavenly Parent sent True Mother for the victory of Heavenly Parent. And I thought that was truly rightful words. No matter where Heavenly True Mother is, Heavenly Parent will protect her no matter where she is. And I had that confirmation with Maya through his words. Heavenly Parent is omnipresent, and Heavenly Parent always look each and every one of us. So instead of offering prayer of showing, I thought I must offer my devotion, my life of faith with sincerity. Otherwise, Heavenly Parent will be sad. That's the heart that I felt. So through the visual, this time, I was able to resolve that I want to become true believer. So such testimonies were sent from Japan. From Jeju Church, a member has sent me a testimony to make victory 144,000. Our church, we increased our goal and offered prayer and devotion, but the number did not increase right away. And to True Father, who is preparing 144,000, he encouraged members in the physical world to move forward. So I sent dormant members about this announcement. Even and some of the dormant members asked me to. I even told them that I will register on behalf of them, but they denied. And I put a lot. I was thinking, how much devotion do I have to offer in order to open their hearts? And True Parents' heart came deep within me. Even if I share the words, they cannot understand. Heavenly Parent has been leading us, guiding us, who are able to understand fully of their heart and how difficult their life would have been. And they had to set a condition of indemnity for us so that our indemnity can be paid. With that heart, understanding that I cried to True Mother. But fortunately, we were able to reach our goal, and I could not, but think about other churches, I could not help but to offer earnest prayer. But once I heard that we have reached the goal, I was in extreme joy. When I received report about West Africa, I realized that as long as we have conditioned, True Parents and Heavenly Parent has worked to make us victorious. And that's the feeling that I have. Although if we had feelings of worry, I was able to see a hope that I can get rid of all those worries. Heavenly Parent, we must believe that Heavenly Parent will absolutely work. And I am trying my best to share my love to Heavenly Parent. Thank you, Aju. As we gather all our strength, I believe 144,000 was able to reach because of all of you. Through the video, we saw activities on Nabi in Heavenly Japan, and it was truly moved all of our hearts. As our members shouted, even Christian pastor shouted on behalf of us, and also a monk came to shout for us, and even a writer as well as reporter came to shout for us. Truly, we were able to see and witness that righteous people are with us. And if we shouted earlier, I'm certain we would have made a much greater accomplishment. That's a thought that I have. I hope that through your prayer, please pray for the victory of Heavenly Japan. Our Heavenly Parents do not have doubt about the victory. On all the absolute good spirits, do not have doubt on the victory, and they are moving forward with that conviction and moving forward. Although we may not be able to see what we want, our prayer, our voices of prayer, our voice for the prayer should not decrease, and our members should not decrease. We should actually gather more members, come together to offer prayer and devotion, and if we do that, True Father will truly work. His work will come to us. Yesterday, we heard Japanese members' testimony last night. You heard it, right? With life or death determination, for 5 days, he stayed in Cheonshim Won and offered devotion, and truly, it was life or death determination. Even he was on the brink of losing his conscience. At the end, True Father mobilized and gave his words, and we witnessed through his testimony the miraculous work of True Father. With holy body, True Father is with us. as long as we are aligned with Him, true Father can work through us. So we must have that heart. We must raise our degree of devotion. Our sister Baek Ji-won, attended workshop training, have shared very precious testimony. Truly, she's been having a hard time spiritually, but as she met her husband, as she overcame many hardships, and I believe she practiced a little bit more, I'm certain she will be fully liberated. In that position, she'll be able to form a beautiful family. That is what I believe. On March 3rd is her mom's present, and she was able to offer the very, very big present to her mom. And mom's wish is for her children to live well, her daughter, her son to live well, to become filial sons and daughters. And that is the greatest gift that one can give to their parents. And I believe her physical mother has received amazing present. Today, from Cheonwon Special District, we were able to listen to Hyojong report. Cheonwon Special District is truly a district with true parents' hope. On October 13, 2019, for the victory of 2020, after making foundation a victorious foundation throughout the world, and as she renamed Cheonwon Church, she said a kickoff sermon. That is why it was commemorating victory of Heavenly Parents' providence throughout the world, and it was a kickoff ceremony as well. The title was very long, and as they held the victory celebration, they were able to have a kickoff ceremony of Cheonwon Church. On this place, True Mother appointed 5 president for Cheonwon Church. This was first time that happened like this. President of Heavenly Japan, Heavenly Korea, Heavenly USA, and World Mission Headquarters Director and Secretary. So these are the words that True Mother gave at that time, and we're able to read those words. We can become chosen only when we fulfill our responsibility. If we don't fulfill our responsibility, we will have to pay the indemnity, just like the people of Israel. That is why heaven must absolutely be victorious. For the settlement of Cheonwon, the USA, the director of World Mission Headquarters and the secretary of True Mother were gathered to offer prayer to move forward as one. So all the churches
가평 전체를 복귀하는 데 있어서 책임을 해야 될 것입니다. 이 천원공의 천원교회가 유일무이한 세계 제1의 하늘 부모님을 천진 참 부모님을
To do that, we must expand this Cheonwon company Muslim. I ask that all major institutions and churches in Korea become one and do their best to expand Cheonwon Church as model of Cheonwon complex for this one purpose. You must take responsibility for restoring not just Seorak but all of Gapyeong. I pray that this Cheonwon Church at Cheonwon-gung will become the one and only church in the world that make known Heavenly Parent, true parents of heaven and earth, the humankind, and only begotten daughter. So all the leaders who are working in Gapyeong must come to this and fulfill these words. Only way for us to fulfill the words is to fulfill true parents' words. So we should not, no matter what kind of strategy we make, what's most important is to follow what true parents ask us to do. That is best strategy we can make. In the year 2023, in the land of Gapyeong, we only had one church, that was Cheonwon Church. In the year 2023, in Gapyeong, True Mother directed us to establish new church. And in Gapyeong, land of Gapyeong, we were able to expand from one church to 6 churches. And within a year, we were able to settle down taking out the word pioneering church and be approved of the Family Federation in Korea. And all those who worked hard to make this happen, they have become the ones who have sent out to the East Church as victors. So in order to go to Bukmyeon, it's actually farther away than going to Seoul to go to Bukpyeong. Despite this, members who have been going out to those churches and doing activities and putting their efforts, heaven will remember. So because of those members, we were able to have 6 churches in all the Gapyeong towns and settle down. And also, we were able to go through all the villages to teach about epic history of Chosun Han people of Korea. And we're able to spread the calendar of epic history of Chosun Han people of Korea. In fact, as a village have met full moon, they are playing Yunnori. And heavenly tribal messiahs are visiting there, giving donation, playing Yunnori with them, becoming one with the villagers. That's what they are doing at this moment. For this, various churches from heavenly Korea are continuously offering their support. And as we gather all the strength, we must realize that Gapyeong County is moving, and I hope you believe in this and setting this as a model. All the towns in heavenly Korea, in Gapyeong, and when we settle down the foundation for all the blessed families to come to Gapyeong and work, I'm certain that we will be able to fulfill our responsibility as the chosen people. These are the true parents' words. When God says do this, you say yes and follow God's words to fulfill everything. From the perspective of God's will, after achieving oneness with truth and oneness in substance, they must achieve oneness in heart. So when that happens, they become one with God. God has come forward looking toward. So if we don't fulfill true parents' word, we cannot hold our heads high in the spirit world. In order to fulfill true parents' words, we are offering devotion. Our goal is to fulfill true parents' words. Aju. We're not just living. Other religious believers, they offer devotion, offer vows in order for their wishes to be fulfilled. They may live such life of faith, but what we want is for true parents' words, heavenly parents' words, heaven's words to be fulfilled through our life. We are offering prayer and devotion in that sense. For Holy Mother, True Mother to be True Mother's words to be fulfilled within our life, within our church, within our nation. That should be our goal, and move forward with life or death determination. That is what we are trying to do. However, no matter how many times true parents share with us, and if we don't move, what would happen? Heaven's dream, heaven's will would not be able to be accomplished. And we should not think that this will be accomplished long years later. True Mother has been emphasizing that we must achieve now. We must attend heavenly parents substantially. We must achieve that era. We have come to this 14th year of Cheonryul. So, all the words of true parents, you must offer devotion as if true parents' word will fulfill within your lifetime. You must offer devotion with that heart. So, centering on heavenly parent, true parents' words, you should be able to give testimony, a lively testimony. You should not say that, oh, these are the words of true parents. Our missionary, special missionary cannot move each church side saying, oh, true parents said this. You should be able to say that, oh, I have experienced this, because I liberated century of the spirit, I experienced this. I have experienced so and so, and amazing things happen. When you spread such words in a lively way, more and more people will come out to resolve to live for the sake of true parents. So you must experience true parents' words. You must experience how true parents' words will be fulfilled. And if you become such people, heaven's will be accomplished as soon as possible on this land. 아주
살아계신 하늘 부모님이십니다.
Heavenly Parent is truly living. True Father is truly living and working. 효진님, 형제님, 대모님 are working with us, through us. And 훈수님's father, President Park Bo-hee,
역사를 좀 많이 아시는 것 같아요.
I think he's working hard nowadays. When I look at the messages he has sent, I can truly sense his heart. President Park Bo-hee, with true father came, and instead of father talking, President Park Bo-hee, he gave opportunity for President Park Bo-hee to share, and we have written down. And truly, every single word he spoke is truly important words. So if you believe the spiritual world exists, if you believe that spiritual world is living and working, then I hope that all of you experience lively spirit world, and only then you can go to the level of absolute faith. Jesus, Christians were able to meet resurrected Jesus, and only then they were able to go to the absolute faith. Only with the concept that Jesus has revived, we cannot move forward. We must realize that true Father is working omnipresent with omnipotent power. So we must have absolute faith. True Father is working, that true Mother is working, and if we can move forward in that sense, a revolution will occur within our heart, within our faith. Let us offer prayer with that belief. I hope all of you can move the heavenly throne. Thank you. Let us offer another big round of applause to President Igi-sung for giving us very important message with heart of gratitude.